Hello there guys, and welcome to episode 3 of Plain Interesting. This is a series where myself and my friend Jack are flying around the UK in this little aircraft here. I'll link down below to episode 2, which is obviously the last episode. And in episode 2, I flew. Jack was talking about where we were, and I flew down here into Old Buckingham Airfield. This is exactly where we left off last time. And we're going to be continuing on today. So the plan basically for today is to go down to Clacton on Sea. So we're currently here at Old Buckingham. We're going to fly out to the coast to Lowestoft, and then all the way down the coast to Clacton on Sea. And Jack is going to be the pilot flying the aircraft today, and I'm obviously going to be talking about where we're flying and some stories and stuff along the way. So enjoy.
So, hello, Joe.
Hello, Jack. Good afternoon.
Now, actually,
Good is that evening? I don't know. I always does the time of evening change as the year goes on? That's probably a stupid question, but
I feel like evening's about 5 o'clock.
yeah.
Anyway, that's not the point of us being here. So,
how are you?
I'm good, thanks.
On my screen, sorry, did you see that? On my screen, like, two people just appeared in the cockpit.
Well, no, I'm in the cockpit, so.
Oh, that must have been why. Okay, yeah, I'll get in as well.
Alright, let me know when you're in, I'll shut the canopy.
I am in. I'm ready to go.
Okay.
Awesome.
Okay, so I'm going to do some tests for once.
Ooh.
Oh!
Yeah, that was a little loud.
This is not new tests. Oh my, sorry headphone users. Jesus. I was loud. Right, okay, so, you ready to start up?
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
Okay, so on,
going when you're ready.
On, and run, start. Come on.
That was weird.
There we go. Yeah, it took a while to get running. I'm going to quickly turn the X-Plane down now because it's very loud. I can barely hear myself. Right, there we go. Okay, so are you ready to go?
Yep, I'm all bolted in on my headphones and everything.
Right, so the windsock is.
So,
I'm going to take off from the runway we departed from.
Yeah.
I don't know that's the way to do this.
You know, it feels so unnatural not having my joystick and throttle and my rudder pedals in place.
Yeah. I think because this is like quite a long runway, I'm going to probably do flap stop departure.
Yeah, you're probably right. You got to be warned though. There are some like big trees and stuff at the other end, so you're gonna need to climb out fairly quickly. Otherwise, we may say hello to some owls.
Like, flaps usually they decrease the takeoff range, but they increase the climb, they decrease the climb rate.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think flaps are probably the best this time.
Can I just be annoying and do something that you missed?
Yes. Oh, thank you.
Actually, I suppose I think you only actually need the nav lights technically in the day, like legally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get the backtrack going.
Yeah. I don't think there's a turning thing up here. I think it's just turning on the runway, but it's a fairly wide runway for this aircraft anyway. So.
Okay, so I see what you mean. There is no turning circle here, is there?
No, you just spin it around on the runway.
Yes. If I could do it at Ashley's field, I can do it here. Spin that around. I'll get the land lights on now as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so are you ready to go?
Yep, I'm all bolted in and ready to go.
Yep, same. Okay. Take off. Rotate around 70 knots. There we go. We'll rotate now.
Goodbye, Old Buckingham.
Yeah. My mind's still on this sort of mindset to say positive rate gear up.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I don't have to put flaps up this time, do you?
No. Alright, hang on, let me just. I can't even. I'm trying to get the range for it. There we go. Okay, so head pretty much directly east outbound.
Yeah.
And head off to the coast.
Awesome. So I get my Google Earth up so I can sort of track where we are. Yeah, so we should go directly east, which... Are we going to go... I think to hit Lowestoft we need to go directly east, so 090.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Get the lights off.
Yeah, woo.
Sorry.
What are you climbing up to?
About 1,500.
Ah, okay.
Also, seeing that in my comment section, I forgot who it was, so I'll try and check in a moment, but someone actually showed us how to get the hectopascal on, so let's try this.
Oh, I saw that. I saw that.
PFD out the units, hectopascal. There we go.
Awesome. Yeah,
Brilliant.
I saw someone commented that on your video.
Yeah, I'll go and check in a moment and see who it was. And
I got a comment. Yeah. While we're climbing out, actually, I got a comment asking from Skylord, and he was asking if we'll be swapping aircraft or anything. That's not like currently the plan. We're just going to continue in this thing. The issue we have is that, like, even though there's some great GA aircraft out there, particularly by like Just Fly, the issue we have is that, like, no one's made smart co-pilot files for them. So it's like it's hard to really do.
Yeah.
It's impossible to. So, I believe. Sorry.
Is that cruise powder? And I think I'll hold about 2,000. That seems reasonable.
Yeah. So I think you see this sort of settlement ahead of us here, just ahead of us on the right.
Oh yeah.
I think that is called. I think that's Long Stratton, and
okay.
it's a small village south of Norwich, because like, Norwich is to the north over there. You can just see it in the distance.
Yeah.
It consists of about 4,400 people. And a useless, interesting fact is that it's home to the HQ of the South Norfolk Council.
Fair enough.
So now you know.
Yeah.
So apparently quite an old village.
Oh, nice. It's a bit bumpy. Like, this aircraft seems to get battered around by winds so much.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I mean, the fact that it's the wings are at the bottom rather than the top makes it a bit less stable, doesn't it? But
yeah,
and it's quite small as well, like compared to a 172 or something. It's relatively small.
Yeah. There's a railway line beneath us.
Sorry?
There's a railway line just beneath us here.
Oh yeah. Have a look. Oh yeah. I imagine that links maybe like Norwich and London.
Yeah. More than later.
Yeah, I've just turned the X-plane down a bit, it's quite loud.
Yeah, I've done the same. Mine's really loud. It's really quiet now because... Actually, no, let me rephrase that. I've turned my Windows volume thing down a lot, so because for some reason it seems a lot louder than usual.
Ah, okay.
Okay. So I'll keep heading out east here, and then hopefully we'll find the coast soon enough.
Yeah. So can you see ahead of us about our 2 o'clock position on the right? I believe that is a disused RAF base. Oh no, it's an airport.
Okay.
It's an airport actually. It's Hardwick Airport. I think there is a RAF base that's disused somewhere around it, but yeah, that's Hardwick Airport. It looks like it's got like a well, you can see it's got like a tarmac asphalt. There we go, asphalt runway. However, it doesn't really have any buildings. Like I think it has like one building or something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, really weird.
Right, what I think I'm going to do is try and navigate outbound to the coast. I'm going to put in the IKO for this airport myself and Lowestoft.
Okay.
And then that should take me out to it, hopefully.
Yeah.
So I'm going to see if I'm on track for it or not. Now, I
Yeah,
haven't used one of these things in a long time, so this should be fun.
I can do it if you want.
I'll just rub this thing so we're not there, so... it seems to be going alright there. So Echo Golf, Sierra Mike is what I've put in. That is So, actually, yeah, can you try and put it in, please?
So
So-
what's the echo?
Echo Golf Sierra Mike, and that is Beckless, I think. So I'm supposed to pronounce that.
Golf.
Is this synced up? So my end,
And
it's
it will be when
W-
it. Now, is it synced up? Is it gone?
No, it's sent me like Africa or something.
Oh, okay.
I'll try and put it in again. And saying that, there's another airport on our nose here. Is that the disused RAF base, maybe?
Oh, I think that might be. If well, I can just. So do you want me to give you a heading?
Actually, yeah, I can do.
If you turn about 100 degrees, actually keep turning to the right, and I'll tell you when you're on track.
Okay.
And is this lower soft, like airfield?
Is that what that lower soft? Wait, sorry.
What airfield is this? Is this at lower soft? Yeah.
Yeah, it's just next to lower soft. It's Beckles. It's literally right next to it.
Keep going to the right a bit. Yeah, if you roll out now.
Okay.
Yeah, we should be on track. Maybe a little bit north of it, but
Okay, nice.
yes. Actually, I think you can see the coast. See these wind turbines? About 1 o'clock, maybe. Yeah, 1 o'clock. Right, you have to zoom in. They're right in the distance.
So no one.
They're like almost
Oh,
straight.
I see them. Yeah,
Yeah.
I see them.
I think that's where it is.
Okay, nice. I have them. Just realised we were climbing a lot here.
Yeah, we're kind of a little bit high. I think we're alright for altitude restrictions for now.
Yeah.
The
I
only.
haven't been outside.
Sorry.
I haven't been able to identify if on the street. That would be an issue to us.
Yeah.
That seems to be straightforward enough.
Yeah, everything seems to be quite north of that. The only thing we've got to worry about is when we get down to Clacton. We need to be below 2,500.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There's that,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
there's also a wildlife reserve thing, another one, that we need to be 2,000 feet above, at least.
Right, we keep getting facts for all these episodes, and I think we've talked about wildlife reserves more
I
than
know.
anything else.
I didn't think they'd be. I thought it'd be like military bases and stuff that would stop, like you flying over places. But it's just wildlife reserves everywhere. It's amazing.
Yeah.
There's a golf course to our right.
Alright. Oh, yeah, nice. Right, where are these turbines?
If you just keep going straight ahead, I think you'll let you reach.
Yeah. I think that's lowest off to our left here. Like on the coastline.
Let me.
So I see the turbines off our left wing.
Yes, that should be lower soft. Yeah, that is. You see on the map. There's like a sort of a point of land that comes out.
Yes.
That's where lower soft is.
Ah, okay.
So yeah, I've got a few facts about lower soft. So it's actually the most easterly settlement in the UK, like the entire UK. Yeah. Not like major, just settlement, like full stop. Is the most easterly one. And it has a large fishing industry as well as like like quite a lot of tourism. So there'll be probably quite a few caravans there, and there's like an amusement park and stuff, you know.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, pretty similar to like a place like Skegness that we've flown over.
Ah, yeah. Yeah, just like the tour so far seems to mostly consist of the beaches, caravans, and wildlife.
Oh yeah. I think this is Loddon. Loddon, just to our left here, up our nose.
Ah, okay, yeah. Ooh. Is that another disused airbase just in front of us?
Where is it? Let's have a look. 12 o'clock. I think it is actually. Yeah, it looks like the runway's all been torn up and stuff.
Yeah.
See if we can find that little nav map. It's either that or it could be. What's that say? Becky's Airport.
Oh yeah, that's the
Beckles.
place I was in Mountain before. I was going to tell you.
Oh, Becky's Beckles. That means this is Beckles that we're flying over now.
Okay.
And then that's Beckles Airport. And then Lowestoft is just here.
Ah, nice.
And apparently they've got a massive power plant there. There's a big chimney putting out smoke.
Yeah, I saw that. Alright, I'll keep on this heading until I get out to the coast and just follow the coast down to Clacton.
Yeah. It appears what they've done here, look, right? So you see this airfield?
Yes.
It appears what they've done is it was a big, like, runway, and they've just, like, cut a section of it off, used that as the airfield, and then the rest of it's just, I don't know, intended for industrial.
Am I going nuts, or is that a go-kart track?
I was literally about to say that. I think that is a go-kart track, yeah.
Yeah, wow.
And then there's some sort of, like, depot thing next to it.
See, I couldn't go go-karting there, because I'd be driving along, like, trying to concentrate, just go, ooh, plane, and just go in this crash. And...
Well, it's just us in our robbing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that waypoint you put in before, I don't know how it got on sync, but it's trying to send me to Tanzania.
Oh. Mine's the EGSM. I think the syncing for the G1000's a bit out.
Yeah.
I think maybe like the person who starts sort of putting the thing in needs to finish it basically for it to work.
Yeah.
So you're just gonna go right onto the coast and just fly along that, yeah?
Yeah, I will do.
Oh, there's another massive power plant further down the coast.
Oh god, see that. Is that there is an art restriction there. It says well needs authorization to cross.
Where?
It's between 0 and 2,000 feet. It's down next to Leiston.
Oh, is it the orange circle?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's the wildlife park, I believe, or wildlife reserve thing. Nature reserve.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah, Alder.
Again.
Sorry?
Again.
Yeah, well, it's the one I was talking about earlier.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I'm surprised they haven't put any out constraints on that massive power plant.
Yeah.
Seems odd.
I mean, I think it's maybe a coal power plant. I don't imagine it's nuclear. If it was nuclear, they'd have a massive exclusion zone around it. And I believe the other one was probably because it was gas.
Ah, yeah.
So this one's probably coal.
Yeah.
Look, you see all this like marshland it looks like.
Off to...
Well, we're about to fly over it basically.
Oh yeah, I see that.
It's like a river, but then it like all moss on it and stuff.
Oh wow.
It's so good with all. I know we've mentioned this quite a few times in the series, but it looks so good with all the ortho and everything, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's brilliant.
Very nice.
Like off to our left here, just see where the river sort of exits into the ocean.
Yeah.
Like that bit there, just a bit of ortho, that was brilliant.
Yeah. No, oh, another caravan park.
Where's this one?
Just where the mouth of the river is. Directly off our left now. Imagine if we like did some sort of like drinking game, where every time we saw a caravan park, we had to take a shot. I do not think either of us will be able to land the aircraft at the end of that.
Land it? I don't think it'd be in the air for much longer.
See so many.
I know. So we've learned some stuff this series. We've learned a few facts about the city, but we've also learned that England mainly consists of caravans and wildlife parks.
Yeah, and power plants as well.
Oh yeah, and power plants.
This use RAF bases in the one.
Yep. See if it gets any different as we head across sort of south of London.
Yeah. Now, I do apologise to anyone watching my video, but I'm going to have to put on my air conditioning because it's currently 29 degrees in here. You'll have probably heard it in the last video as well. I forgot to mention it though. But yeah, it's only a like faint noise in the background. You can probably hear the aircraft over it, to be honest. Oh my god, look at all these trees. There's like a massive forest we're going over. That's immense.
Oh nice.
They're so dense. Well, my screen anyway, they're so dense. That's cool.
I think over here I might have a little look at the all the options on the PSD. See what the aircraft is able to do, because we haven't really looked at the aircraft enough, have we? Really yet?
Nah. I've got an interesting, not so much story, but like a thing within a reference to a place that we're going to fly near.
Yeah.
That I'm going to tell. It's like sort of a story though. It's based on it. So do you want me to talk about that?
Yeah, definitely.
So now we're a fair distance off it at the moment, but down near Felixstowe, which is down near Clacton. You see where those rivers like flow into the land down near Clacton, yeah.
Oh yeah.
There's Felixstowe where there's like a little point, and that's where Felixstowe is. And during World War II, 12 miles off 12 kilometres, sorry, off the coast of that, the British obviously built some like gun towers basically, and they were to defend the shipping lanes into London in the war. And then obviously after the war and everything, they were disused and they've just been left there. Now, in 1967, well, sorry, no, slightly before 1967, the radio, like private radio, was illegal. Radio was something that only the BBC could do, I believe. And you got like loads of like pirate radio stations starting up, and they were illegally doing it. But because back then the international water line, so it was only 3 miles, sorry. So 3 miles off the coast, you're in international waters and you're immune to the laws of the United Kingdom. And they set up pirate radio stations there because it was close enough to the land that it could be received, but it was far enough out that they were immune from the laws. And then in 1967, a guy by the name of Paddy Roy Bates came along, kicked the radio station off, and claimed it as his own country, basically, and he called it Sealand. Yeah, literally, he just claimed it and said it was his own country. It declared it was like full sovereign state and everything. So he seized it from these broadcasters, and I think he set up his own radio station on it as well. But he also like claimed it was his own country. It wasn't officially recognised by other countries, but like if it was, it would have been the smallest country in the world, because obviously it's literally just a platform. It's literally just like 2 concrete like cylinders basically, with a sort of steel like thing on top, and then they've built some buildings on top of it. It's the tiniest thing, and he even gave it its own flag, its laws, and its population, which was his family. Him and his family lived on it basically. They got in trouble a couple of times. So once there was a group of British Navy engineers, I think, and they were servicing a buoy that was within 3 miles of Sealand, and they fired the Bates family on Sealand, fired some gunshots into the air to warn them off, and they got taken into the court in the UK. And the UK government tried to charge them with misuse of a firearm or something like that, but the UK failed because they were in international waters, so it wasn't illegal really. So yeah, there was another incident where some people from Europe, from mainland Europe, from various different countries, tried to take over Sealand and claim it as their own. And there was like a fight, and it ended in the people trying to invade it basically being held up on Sealand by the Bates family, and then the government of Germany had to negotiate for their release basically. It was like a full like incident, and yeah, basically after that, in 1987, the UK, well, I think everywhere in the world, or maybe everywhere in Europe, got their territorial waters expanded to 12 miles offshore rather than 3. So now Sealand was part of the UK technically. However, the Bates family, the remaining members of the Bates family, still actually live there to this day. And literally they live on the thing today. But the British government don't do anything about it because they're not really doing anything anymore. So yeah,
Yeah.
it's quite an interesting story. How he tried to make his own country, basically.
I think he...
Sorry?
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah. So yeah. My God, all this sandbank to our left
Oh, what?
with the lighthouse on it. I think we're near the nature reserve. Actually, we are. I think we're above. Yeah, we are above it though. But I believe this is the nature reserve that we're over, or near it anyway.
Oh, yeah. Oh, this little town is here to our left.
Just up. Oh yeah, just below our wing. Yeah. I'm not sure where that is. Well, look, I think there's an airfield, disused airfield, I believe. Look to our right.
Yeah.
There's not even any runway there though. Well, there is, but it's not it's not included in the scenery. It's just a wallflower.
Wow. Must be again area.
Yeah, probably. Oh, it's fairly like big runway and everything. Big base in general.
Yeah.
Massive.
It's crazy all the stuff that's left behind from like World War II and stuff, just from like defending this area.
Yeah, we need so many at the time, obviously.
Yeah. Right, it's okay. So I keep on the coast zone for now, but I don't believe we're actually too far off. You can see the Clacton VOR.
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah.
GPS.
Yeah, we're getting there. So see this? Can you see ahead where like there's like a river in front of us? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then after that, there's like a bit you can see a city. That's Felixstowe.
Oh, nice.
And then just after that, we go on to sort of like the bit of land that has Clacton on it.
Ah, good.
So I very much doubt it's modelled on the scenery, but you know, like Sealand I was talking about, we would be able to see it if it was modelled. We'd probably be able to see it right now.
Okay.
I think there's like a wind farm, offshore wind farm out there somewhere. But yeah, we'd be able to see it. That's how like close it is to shore.
Yeah. I do need to be careful of where this sort of airspace starts, and I can't go above 2,000.
Yeah, I think it starts soon. So probably
Starts
have to
with
watch.
Felix though, so I'm gonna get myself down there.
Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, it is.
Bring that first block a bit.
Are you by any chance clicking out the sim?
No.
Oh, okay, that was weird. I heard my my audio went really weird for a second in the aircraft.
Weird.
I think it happens. You know, sometimes when you click out the sim and it like freezes.
Yeah.
Um,
I had that when you were flying, because what happens is when it freezes for a second,
Yeah.
then you load back in, it goes to my position, so it's like goes nyam for a second. Just
Yeah.
It's long to me. Okay, so I think with regards to Clacton, I'm gonna approach from the seaside.
Yeah.
Sort of approach it over the waters. So I was checking on windy.com before. It looks like it's a 10 knot crosswind, so
Okay.
either or.
There's 3 wind socks there, so we'll have to check all of them. Yeah. Genuinely, there's
What?
3 wind socks. 2 are pretty close, to be honest, as well. Really weird.
You flight is one of the weirdest of airports. See, I don't think this time I'm going to do a pattern. I think I might just go straight in if I see the airport off the
Yeah.
for the aircraft.
Okay. Well, of course, it's up to you.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll get down there. Right, I really need to send now.
That's only a few hundred feet to drop the phone.
Yeah.
Maybe take it down to 2,000. That's what I'd do.
Yeah. So I have a tendency to lose focus and start like talking about something and just climb back up.
I know. It's so weird not flying though. It just feels so weird just talking about stuff and not flying with the passenger.
Yeah. Especially when it's main flights, but flying can be atrocious. But...
I know pretty well. I think we've been getting blown around a lot today.
yeah.
So yeah, this is Felixstowe that we're just about to come over.
Yeah.
It's a large port city. We've got a pier, as you can see. I don't know if you can see the pier.
Trying to find it.
So you know where there's like that sort of like dip into the land, yeah? It's just like
Yes.
right in the sort of centre of that dip.
Oh, I see it. Yeah.
And then all like the ports and stuff on the United River that flows into it. That all the ports are on the side of there. And there's like a massive container port. It's like just like stacks and stacks of shipping containers.
Wow. I must say, I don't know if it's just me, but my sim is not liking Felix still.
No? Oh, is it lagging a bit? Mine's lagging a little bit. I think because I currently what do you have your number of objects on?
Medium.
Oh, okay. I've got mine on like full, like as high as it can go.
Oh,
I think I'm gonna bring it down to like 1 notch when we go over London next week.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, another caravan park. Take a shot.
Yes, yes.
There's another caravan park just to 2 o'clock. We're gonna fly past it very soon.
Oh yeah, I see it down there. Honestly.
It's weird. It's not where you'd expect one to be be honest, is it? Like it's like fully inland and everything. And then,
like Felix is not exactly sort of known for seaside, is
yeah.
it?
Yeah, it's like a yeah. Well, you can see all look how massive the dock is. Can you see it? Like all the
yeah, no, good.
yeah.
Massive.
It's funny. I bet there's a good chance that a lot of the stuff that we're currently like flying with, like our flight controls, our computer and monitor and everything, I bet that came through Phoenix.
Yeah.
So I bet this is one of the UK's like main ports for cargo, anyway.
Yeah.
So this bit of land ahead of us. This is what Clacton's on.
Yep. Not far out now. It's maybe 10 mile, 15 mile-ish down the coast.
Yeah.
And actually, if you look now, just off to about R1 account, you see a massive wind farm out in the ocean.
Oh yeah. I can see a chimney as well producing smoke. Wow.
Well, out in the sea.
Yeah.
It's the lag.
Hell.
I'm not seeing this. It's not on mine.
You'll have to look back on my video, but there's a, oh my god. Wait a minute, keep the aircraft still. Yeah, there's like a just in amongst all the wind turbines, there's a massive like chimney. Unless they think that's what like sea land is.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can see the airfield. You can see a big radio tower that you've probably got to watch don't crash into. Another caravan park, take a shot. Massive pier.
Yeah, you can see more of this.
This is Walton on the Naze that we're about to fly over.
Oh, nice. Right, I see EGSQ on the GPS.
Nice.
Yeah, it's slightly less big.
And there's Frinton on Sea. Let me see about here. Why is everything on the sea? Like, I know it's by the sea, but why do they name everything on the sea?
So we're all the Clacton on sea, aren't we? So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this is all like marshland, look. We're flying over now.
Oh, okay. We're climbing a bit. I've done it again.
Yeah, you got to watch out around here. We're entering the joys of the London TMA.
Yeah. Fun bits. What's this? There's another one. We're not going to enter this airspace, but there's another one here that's... excuse my pronunciation here. Shoeburyness or something. And you're not allowed anywhere like between sea level and 13,000 feet. So I have no idea what's in there. But
what shape is it?
It's sort of like kind of a weird rectangle. Is that just next to Southend?
The South End. Okay, yeah. I don't know. It's a London TMA on my end.
It's like it's like.
Oh yeah, no, wait, I've got it. Yeah, yeah. Shoebryness.
Yeah, it's really nice.
God knows. Well, actually, you're not allowed up to 60,000 feet. Because there's another one that goes up to 60.
Oh wow. What's that?
Only Concord can go over it.
I didn't Concord count. I had max of 60,000.
No, yeah. Something like that.
Wow.
Yeah, so when we continue on, we're going to have to be a bit more careful at avoiding these areas.
Yeah.
Should see Clacton airfield soon. Let's see if I can spot it. I think it's near some another massive caravan site, which I can see ahead.
Surprise. Just looking really close, I cannot see it. It should be off 12 o'clock.
I see it. I think I see it anyway. Is that it? No. Wait, oh no, it is. Yeah, it's right ahead of us. I see it. So you see, there's like a lake or sort of pond, really, at 1 o'clock. Actually, at 12 o'clock, really.
12. Oh, I see it.
Yeah, and it's just to the. You see that big building? That's one of the hangars there.
Got it, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I know. Let's start the setting then. You can to see a little bit.
Holland on Sea. This is. I'm just going over.
Does that have anything to do with the fact that like Holland you always had the sea?
I have no idea. Yeah, if you drew if you drew a straight line, you'd get to Belgium, I think. Well, no, France maybe. France, you'd get to like Calais, to be honest, or Dunkirk actually. Yeah.
Fair enough. Okay, yeah, I do see the airfield over there. I really wish I had Truck IR plugged in. Like, this would be much easier, Truck IR.
I might set mine up for next week when I'm flying, and I'll and I'll probably just use it when I'm sort of landing and taking off and stuff, maybe.
Yeah. There's a massive pier on there, flying over it.
Oh yeah.
A rather weird looking pier. That's the same for you.
Yeah, that's like it. Oh no, it's not like that quite in real life, but it is fairly weird shaped in real life.
Fair enough. Right, it seems weird when you just look straight forward and you're just heading straight out to sea. Doesn't seem right. Okay. Where's the F? There it is, okay. Yeah, this could be interesting. Let's see how this goes.
You can do it.
Okay, just keep it slowly going down, maintain about 100 knots.
One of those bloody wind turbines.
I know.
Hundreds.
Right, I'm getting to the right now. Screen the approach.
Nice. I've seen that wind farm quite a lot, you know, when departing out of London.
Yeah.
I know there's a golf course. See this golf course? Use that as like a reference.
Where's the golf course?
It's going to be right ahead of us in a minute.
Oh, I see it, yeah. I got it. Okay, I got the airfield behind this. More wind turbines just in land.
You see the runway, yeah?
Yeah, I got the runway side.
Nice.
Here we go. If this ends up being a missed approach, you can see a very quick glance at the windsock as we go past.
Sure. I can probably see it now.
No.
It's facing a little bit away from it. Yeah, it's facing quite away from us, but it's quite limp.
Okay, well, we may as well just shoot this approach now.
Yeah. Let's give it a go. It's it's a bit of a crosswind. So.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice.
Right. Thank you very much.
That seemed really nice, actually. That wasn't like floaty and bouncy. That was just sort of nice and sort of
Thank you very
down.
much.
Yeah, that was good. You've definitely redeemed yourself.
Yeah, I'll take that. No, this is maximum braking, I'd like to point out.
You think you'd slow down quicker on like grass, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Okay, let's spin it around. Let's go. Welcome to Clacton.
Yep. And then if you just want to go up here, and then it's on the left.
Left, okay, thanks.
I mean, I think you can park on the right, but like nothing really does. I'm not sure. I think that's where you go for fueling and stuff.
Yeah.
This is another scenery. Yeah, this is another scenery by me. I'd like to point out as well.
It's going to be the case of most of the scenery for this series.
Yeah, because like there's about 4 GA airports that people have made. So unless we want to fly to like Gatwick, then.
Yeah. Okay, I'll get off to the left here.
Yeah.
And navigate our way around this. Okay, I'll go and park some Cessnas over there.
Yep.
Could you turn the flash off for me, please? Thank you. Okay.
So it's going to turn it around so like 180 degrees.
Yeah.
That's,
Just to keep sort of spinning on the spot kind of thing.
yeah. I've got some people again here to see us.
Okay, gonna be pretty strategic with this, so I'm gonna start the turn now.
Yeah, I was going to say our wing might. Ooh, it's close.
Just.
Whoa, that was like a foot away. Yeah, if you just leave it, that'll be good.
There, that'll do.
Nice.
Memory sets. Stop. Off. Avionics. I'm just moving down all the batteries and stuff off, and we can open the
Awesome.
canopy.
Canopy, yeah. There you. So we've got some people here looking at us. Oh, there's a woman with a baby. Dude there, woman walking back. Young guy. Car park. But yeah, welcome to Clacton.
Yeah. Very nice. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, same. That was really nice.
I think I redeemed myself in the landing.
Oh yeah,
finally.
yeah, you definitely did a really good landing actually. That's very well done.
Thank you very much.
GG. So I really hope you enjoyed that. That was episode 3 of Plain Interesting. I hope you enjoyed that. That was a really nice flight down here. Next week we'll be continuing further down past London into the south of England. So yeah, obviously I'll be flying next week. Jack will be talking about where we're flying. So yeah, stay tuned for that next Sunday. Thank you. Bye bye.